Hi Scorpio, welcome to your July you versus them love tarot reading. So Scorpio, we are looking at you and your person. We're doing an energy check-in, see what's going on between you, no matter what's going on. So we're going to do two separate little readings here with two separate tarot decks. I'll be putting you here, Scorpio, your person here. But if you feel the need to switch the energies around any time, please feel free. All right, so we have the Journey of Love Oracle. So I'm going to get a couple for you, couple for them, and then we'll jump into the reading. But welcome in, Scorpio. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot, and this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general, collective reading. And if this reading heavily resonates for you, there'll be an extended reading as well, and we have a third deck for that, tarot deck for that, so I'll talk about that at the end of this reading. So let's see what we have on your side. Oh, deck must be upside down. She loves, and we have 61, which is 7. 7 is divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. And shifting universes, 7. No, 2 7s here. Okay, so let's see what we have on their side. Fire and Ice, 37, which is 10, which is, you know, full circle completion, new beginnings. And Becoming, 34, which is another 7. Interesting. So what I feel right off the bat is with their energy that they're very hot and cold. I always get this with the Fire and Ice card. And Becoming, so they know this connection is becoming more, it's becoming deeper, yet they're still on and off, hot and cold, in and out, you know, just like the Katy Perry song, up and down, all the things. You definitely love this person, she loves, and you would like things to shift big time between the two of you, because you know things are shifting, the energies are shifting, the feelings are shifting for you anyway, and you may be feeling it with them, but they're still being, you know, hot and cold about it, right? Okay, let's see where this is going. See where it's going. All right, Scorpio. So for you, we have the Sun and Moon Tarot. For them, we have the Light Seers Tarot. So let's look at your energy first. And I will mention the signs as I see them. So it can be signs in charts, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But over here with the Fire is Aries, Leo, Sag for me. All right, so let's see what we have on your side for Scorpio. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? The Fool. All right, let's get the first line out here and see. 8 of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Lovers. Yep, so there we have the Fire, you know, with the Queen of Wands, fire, the passion, the connection, the chemistry, the attraction. But also there's distance. So there's that hot and cold, and there's the distance with the 8 of Cups that you feel from them. But you know there's a deeper connection here with the Lovers, right? You feel it and you know it's happening, but they're not really fessing up to it, right? So the Fool is like, you're ready to jump all in, and this could be right now with the Fool energy. You know, you're ready to go all in 100%, but they keep turning their back and being hot and cold, right? They come in for the hot, the fire, the passion, they turn around, they're gone again. All right, so we have Aquarius, Gemini, Aries. 6 of Swords. You would like things to move forward, right? But sometimes you feel like you're just single with the 9 of Pentacles, and you can stand on your own 2 feet. You don't really need anybody. And it's a very stressful situation with the 9 of Swords, Chariot reverse. You would like them to come back around very quickly with the Knight of Swords, but not if it's the same sort of stuck energy with the 8 of Swords, right? Okay, so what else do we need to know for Scorpio? What else do we need to know for Scorpio? What else do we need to know about Scorpio's energy? Okay, these two. All right, so we got the Star and the 9 of Swords. So yeah, it's stress, anxiety, you know, thinking a lot about this. You just want healing. You want wish fulfillment, balance between the two of you, you know, staying hopeful and optimistic that this will align, right? But it's just kind of nerve-wracking right now, right? All right, what else? King of Swords, right? You want them to rush in as a King of Swords, full of truth, clarity, communication, right? Sword people sometimes can tend to be divorced, widowed. It's coming in your energy, so you could be. Doesn't have to be, though. Five of Cups. So, yeah, you're feeling disappointed. It says disappointment right there. Sadness, loss, sorrow, regret, disappointment, right? In them, in this connection, when you just want truth, clarity, and them to rush in and like face the truth of the connection, right? We got Aquarius and Gemini showing up. Page of Swords. You know, you could be checking out their social media, seeing what they're doing or saying. But, you know, like I said, there's a lot of conflict here. Inner conflict that they're feeling. Conflict of interest between you. Ace of Swords. I mean, you want them to have this wake-up call. Truth, clarity, communication, a new beginning, but they're just sitting in, you know, defeat here with the Seven of Swords, which is avoiding, running out of fear, lying about how they're feeling. All right, let's do one more row for you with a little more clarifying, and then we're going to jump onto their side and see what the heck's going on with them. So they do feel, with becoming in there, they do feel this is becoming something more, something deeper. But let's see what else we need to know about your energy for Scorpio. What else do we need to know for Scorpio? The Two of Swords. I don't know if you can see all those cards. Maybe not, but okay. Two of Swords. Justice reverse. Yeah, you're definitely feeling here that it's not balanced. You're not getting what you deserve. King of Pentacles reverse regarding commitment. You know, them being more stable and grounded. They're definitely not following through on that. Very indecisive energy here with the Two of Swords. Seven of Swords, yeah. You feeling them wearing a mask. You feel them about not fessing up to their feelings. Running, avoiding, all those things, right? We got Virgo and Libra. See, the Devil. So yeah, it's becoming very worrisome, and maybe the fire between you burned a little out of control. Could have turned not toxic, but a little, you know, addictive, obsessive, maybe. Eight of Pentacles, right? You want it to work out, though, right? You're willing to put in the work. So I mean, the King of Cups for me has a lot of love, emotions, and feelings, but usually in a usual tarot deck they wear a heavy cloak, so they can hide a lot behind that, reserved. So you feel like they definitely are hiding their love from you, being a little reserved about it. You just want a solid new beginning here, right? You just want them to fess up, right? You want to reunite, Three of Cups, and for it to move forward in a positive way. Yeah. You know, you're single, independent, you can hold your own, but you would like this love to move forward with the Knight of Cups, right? But there's just a lot of defeat and complications here. The Five of Swords. So we got Capricorn here with the Devil. I would have liked to see Strength pop up, because it does overcome the Devil. That's the wrong deck. But let's see. All right, so we got the Wheel of the Year for their energy. So what do we need to know for Scorpio's person? What do we need to know for Scorpio's person? And by the way, I'm just looking now. Queen of Wands. Wands is fire. And the King of Swords would be ice. So that's just funny. Fire, ice, right? So that's definitely what you're feeling with them. And it's coming out in your energy, because you know exactly what's going on. And they just need to let it become what it's meant to become. Okay, so let's see what we need to know. This person's energy for Scorpio. All right, let's see. Four of Pentacles. Strength. Oh, I do like strength. Overcomes anything, but let's see. Three of Wands reverse could be right now. Five of Pentacles. So, yeah. So, I mean, you could be in no communication right now, or withdrawn. Perhaps you've withdrawn your energy. because we see them experiencing the sadness, loss, and lack of your connection, right? Kind of like the woe is me energy. But Three of Wands reverse could be right now. And they do like strength because they do feel that what the strong connection is becoming. And that is the strong connection that cannot be denied with the Strength card. Strong, courageous, brave could be soul contracts, past lives, standing up, taking the lead. Yeah, they have been holding back. So let's see if they're, you know, going to come forward now with the Strength card and things are going to change. So that is Leo energy. Oh, there's union with the Two of Cups. Oh, coming in with flowers to move this forward romantically. Seven of Cups reversed and no more confusion. Ten of Wands reversed is they want to release any heavy burdens, but also they don't want this to be over between the two of you, right? Because they feel like it's over. They're like, oh my gosh, right? A Six of Swords reverse can be a return. Always happens this way is when they finally, when they feel it's over, that's when the shift finally happens, right? Unfortunately. But let's see, and we do have a 5 there on the Five of Pentacles, and 5s are about change. You got 3, 4, 5. They got 3, 4, 5. That is progression. I mean, it didn't come out in order, but it's still 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Okay. And I believe in Leo a 6. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Two of Swords, yeah, they were blocked, indecisive. But now they're thinking about things a lot here. Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, communication, awakening, epiphany, aha moment. Could be communication, start, you know, new beginning here. Queen of Pentacles. Them seeing the truth of them not being more stable and grounded, right? You got the King and the Queen of Pentacles, which is a match, both in reverse, meaning that you're not aligned at this time. But definitely this is about the future and the commitment and the stability of this connection and them seeing the truth of that. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're definitely, like I said, up and down. That's my up and down card with the Two of Pentacles. So there's that hot and cold. 2 twos here. For me, twos are about choices, decisions, partnerships, unities, but definitely on the fence, indecisive. But they see and they know the truth of things about the stability and the commitment and the future of this connection, right? We got Capricorn here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Nine of Swords reverse can be them overcoming their fears, right? All they're doing is thinking about this with the Four of Cups, right? Being discontent. I don't know what to do. And then feeling defeated, like they sabotaged everything, you know, maybe stabbed you in the back, when they know they have a lot of love for you with the Queen of Cups, because this is becoming a strong connection here with the Lovers. And the Strength card there, that's a strong soul connection here, and they know that. And they know they need to come in with the offer, Page of Pentacles, for something more stable, grounded, secure, foundation, commitment, whatever it is here with the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So they could be rushing in here with the Knight of Swords with something more, King of Pentacles. Could be, I mean, things got to move forward in a positive way and build, or it's not going to manifest. And they know that with you, right? Okay. That was a lot on the bottom, but is what it is. So let's do one more row on their side and we'll do more clarifying. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Three Wands reversed, by the way, is always right now for me. So this is definitely right now in their energy, but I do like strength that overcomes anything. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's get one more. All right, we'll take, well, this one fell kind of like this. I'm going to put it reverse. So almost fell reverse. Okay. Knight of Cups, again, forward movement in love. Maybe getting flowers, roses. Eight of Swords, yeah. Definitely they were stuck big time here with the Eight of Swords, stuck in their head. And then, like, oh my gosh, it's over. So then they give up the struggle here with the Nine of Wands reverse. We got Scorpio here, which is your energy. So you're coming up in their energy right there. So let's do a little more clarifying here. Chariot reverse could be a return for me. Page of Cups with apologies, confessions of love, romantic, sincere gestures. Coming through as that Emperor, standing up, taking the lead, male or female, it doesn't matter. 8 of Cups because they felt the distance of the union, right? The separation and the distance of the union, and now they, 3 of Cups reversed from me, you're disconnected, but they also know when this comes back together, it has to be more than just casual or dating or whatever was happening before. And releasing all negative energies associated to their fear, worry, stress, anxiety, right, with the Devil reversed. So you had it up right there, it's reversed here, so I do like that. Just saw the 7 of Cups reversed too, getting over confusion, illusion. And there's the Star, so you got it twice here. There's the faith, hope, optimism, wish, dream come true, healing, things meant to be, balance, whole 10 of Cups here, total happiness, joy. So they know that's what you want, Empress reverse, or there's a no-go with this, right? So they absolutely know that with the Empress reverse. So they have to make this big judgment call. Healing, forgiving, releasing what needs to be released to make way for new. Call to action, wake-up call, answering the call, alignment, things as they should be. Big decision and judgment call here, which is Scorpio energy. That's your energy, right? So they could start contacting you through texting, messaging, DMs, PMs, checking out your social media, communication coming in. They may want to take it slow. Knight of Pentacles. There's nothing wrong with that either. That Knight of Pentacles usually does cross the finish line. Either way. We have Aquarius here. Okay. So I definitely see here them, after feeling like it's completely over, them definitely overcoming whatever challenges they were feeling and now rushing in and wanting to level up the connection, basically, is what we have here. So, you're still connected because you kind of see that heartstring connected even through separation. So, and they know it's becoming a very strong connection. It's happening, right? So we're going to go into the extended Scorpio, which we have another tarot deck for that, another closing oracle for more messages. In the extended, we're going to look at the connecting energy between you and see how this is coming together here now moving forward. Advice, guidance, everything you need to know. So if you are interested in that, my Patreon is down below. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. Also in the description box, you'll find my Etsy shop, many different readings to choose from. Down there as well is my other 2 tarot channels if you'd like to check those out as well. So either way, Scorpio, if this is where it ends or I see you on the other side, wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.